Cool. We're gonna go ahead and read more about this God dude I'm hearing so much about. Here, like he's this hot shot. Seek and you shall find him, right? Well, we're looking, seeing if we can feel anything. All right. Feel it in your heart and soul. All right, we'll see. Leviticus 9, page 66, right hand side, about halfway down. The priests begin their work. After the ordination, after the ordination ceremony on the eighth day, Moses called together Aaron and his sons and the elders of Israel. He said to Aaron, "Take a young bull for a sin offering and a ram for a burnt offering, both without defects, and present them to the Lord. Then tell the Israelites, take a male goat for a sin offering, and take a calf and a lamb, both a year old and without defects, for a burnt offering. Also take a bull and a ram for a peace offering, and flour moistened with olive oil for a grain offering. Present all of these offerings to the Lord, because the Lord will appear to you today." Okay, hold on. How many animals are being sacrificed right now? Whoa, emergency, dust storm. National Weather Service, dust storm warning till 9 p.m. Yeah, no, I saw all the lightning, freaking light show in the distance when I was driving home. Holy crap, we're going to get hit hard. It's coming in hot. All right. All right, God, you want to bring a storm? Let us hear you. Bring the rain, the good rain. It's not a metaphor for bad things. All good stuff. Life, nourishment, abundance, joy, happiness, peace, love, mercy. All right, all that. Amen. God knows what it is. Yeah, so crap ton of animals are being slaughtered for this ritual. All right. Also take the bull and the ram for peace offering, olive oil and grain for offering. Present all these offerings to the Lord, because the Lord will appear to you today. So the people presented all these offerings at the entrance of the tabernacle, just as Moses had commanded. Then the whole community came forward and stood before the Lord. And Moses said, "This is what the Lord has commanded you to do, so that the glory of the Lord may appear to you." Then Moses said to Aaron, excuse me, bless me. All right. So then Moses said to Aaron, "Come to the altar and sacrifice your sin offering and your burnt offering to purify yourself and the people. Then present the offerings of the people to purify them, making them right with the Lord, just as he has commanded." So Aaron went to the altar and slaughtered the calf as the sin offering for himself. His sons brought him the blood, and he dipped his finger in it and put it on the horns of the altar. He poured out the rest of the blood at the base of the altar. Then he burned on the altar the fat kidneys and the long lobe of the liver from the sin offering, just as the Lord had commanded Moses. That's at least two animals. The meat and the hide, however, he burned outside the camp. Next, Aaron slaughtered the animal for the burnt offering. There's three. His sons brought him the blood, and he splattered it against the sides of the altar. Then they handed him each piece of the burnt offering, including the head, and he burned them on the altar. Then he washed the internal organs and the legs and burned them on the altar along with the neck, along with the rest of the burnt offering. Next, Aaron presented the offerings of the people. He slaughtered the people's goat and presented it as an offering. Okay, so is that just one goat for all the people? That's not as bad. I thought it was like a goat per person. I was like, holy shit. How many goats you guys got? He slaughtered the people's goat and presented it as an offering for their sin, just as he had first done with the offering for his own sin. He then presented the burnt offering and sacrificed it in the prescribed way. He also presented the grain offering, burning a handful of the flour mixture on the altar, in addition to the regular burnt offering for the morning. Then Aaron slaughtered the bull and the ram for the people's peace offering. His sons brought him the blood, and he splattered it against all sides of the altar. Then he took the fat of the bull and the ram, the fat of the broad tail, and from around the internal organs, along with the kidneys and the long lobes of the livers. He placed these fat portions on top of the breasts of these animals and burned them on the altar. Aaron then lifted up the breasts and right thighs as a special offering to the Lord, just as Moses had commanded. Was that like extra savory meat? After that, Aaron raised his hands toward the people and blessed them. Then, after presenting the sin offering, the burnt offering, and the peace offering, he stepped down from the altar. Then Moses and Aaron went into the tabernacle, and when they came back out, they blessed the people again, and the glory of the Lord appeared to the whole community. Fire blazed forth from the Lord's presence and consumed the burnt offering and the fat on the altar. When the people saw this, they shouted with joy and fell face down on the ground. But did you guys have like a giant furnace or a fire or something? All right. Leviticus 9. More sacrifices and killing of animals that we no longer do. All right. Leviticus 9. Cool. We'll pick up on Leviticus 10 next. All right. Stay blessed.